Gates open and they're racing. Caught them in a good line also, and Elegant showing pace, and so is Zan Shen nearer the inside, and they share the lead, but Elegant is charging across looking for the lead and eventually takes it up now from Zan Shen, then Numero Uno, and caught off the track there looks to be on the outside Silverman, and Mr. Connery's back in the centre. They were followed further back in the field then by Speedcraft, and next along is Numero Uno, who now drops back to be midfield with Mario Attila, King of the Creek, Vergladica, Polo Master. Then came Air Power, and last of all was It's Done Mate as they travel past the 1,000 marker, and onto the long uphill climb they go, and Elegant shows the way by just on a length to Zan Shen, third Silverman, and back to fourth then is Speedcraft inside of Mr. Connery. Back in sixth, placing a further 2 lengths away was Mario Attila, followed by Numero Uno. Then came Polo Master, King of the Creek. They were followed well back Vergladica with Air Power, and It's Done Mate not interested today. He is a clear last as they turn for home at the 600, and Elegant tries to do it all the way, but here come the challengers, and here's Zan Shen moving up with Silverman. Mr. Connery runs on as well, and behind those two is Speedcraft, who's looking for a gap through. It's about to open up now as Zan Shen takes over from Speedcraft. Here's Mr. Connery and Polo Master descending down the centre. They're across the track. Mr. Connery now takes over, but here's Polo Master. He's coming at Mr. Connery close to home, goes straight on by Polo Master. Mr. Connery fights back. Polo Master does enough. Polo Master from Mr. Connery, and third over Speedcraft, and then came Vergladica from Mario Attila, Zan Shen. They were followed by Numero Uno from Air Power. Silverman dropped away, followed by King of the Creek with Elegant, and one of the last in was It's Done Mate. Well, this horse trialled pretty well recently. Showed a bit of a return to the old form, Polo Master. Not sure if it was during the week or a week ago, but did put in a very good trial. AK Lim, the rider, for Wayne Lim over Mr. Connery, and Speedcraft on the inside, who raced on the speed and ran a much better race today. Speedcraft showed improvement on recent efforts, and back in fourth placing might be Vergladica, who was closing off well. Mario Attila not far away either, and also Zan Shen, who dropped away at the finish, but Polo Master at 43 for the win and 8th the place. Holds off Mr. Connery, who will pay 6th the place, and one of the outsiders, Speedcraft, running third, number 4, and he'll pay 33.0 for the placing there. So a keenly contested affair, that one, with Polo Master winning. But it was Zan Shen and Elegant who showed the most speed. Well, Elegant just doesn't run the mile. Was leading on settling. Zan Shen took the leaders back. Numero Uno close and handy with Mr. Connery. Silverman raced on the speed before dropping out at the finish. But they were nice and compact soon after the start. Polo Master, the eventual winner, has come from about third or fourth last at this juncture, and AK Lim riding it to perfection there. Polo Master winning, and he brings up win number 8 from 79 starts overall. Polo Master, an 8-year-old chestnut gelding by Show a Heart out of Neon, trained by Wayne Lim for Polo Racing and ridden by AK Lim. I think he was nearly a Class 3 horse at one stage. He used to race under the name of Niobium a few seasons ago. Contested a couple of Group 1 races, but that's going back 2 or 3 years ago, maybe further. But now at 8 years of age, he returns to winning form. Polo Master defeats number 6, and that was Mr. Connery, ridden by Jay D'Souza. Trainer Richard Lyons. Third is 4 Speedcraft, S. Anandan for Charles Leck. And number 5 Vergladica runs fourth. HS Skill also riding for Charles Leck. The margins ahead by a length and a quarter, by 4 3/4, I think that is. Well, 1 3/4, I should say. That's correct. 1 3/4 to fourth. Race time is 1:37.4. 1:37.